All right, so yeah, I had this dream last night. It was the second such convergent dream that I can directly confirm. Well, okay, I can't even say I can directly confirm it because nobody's going to be getting a hold of me about it. But this is at least the second, possibly the third time that I've had some sort of a convergent connection with one of my former stepchildren. There's nothing untoward in the dream or anything. It was just like a meeting, get to give somebody a hug or whatever. And I mean, yeah, it's possible that that the dream itself was simply just generated, but I haven't really had dreams like that where it's just showing me people. I've been out here in isolation for so long that I basically don't see people in my dreams anymore. So this one was interesting, but yeah, oh, it felt like North Hill Park in Burlington almost, but it wasn't. But it seemed like North Hill. But maybe that was just the setting in my mind. So I don't know. Bumped into all three. The older two were sneaking menthol cigarettes for some reason. I don't remember a lot of the details at this point. It is fading, but there was just hangout communication, just touch minds kind of thing or whatever. I awoke from this in a tremendous amount of sweat, and yeah. After that, the cats started getting a little bit closer to me. They could tell that I was emotional, a little tears of joy or whatever. And after the amount of negative reinforcement, psychological abuse that the social media platforms have inflicted on me and people like me, I just realized that the best thing to do would be to get rid of it. So when I tried to make a very simple, straightforward post and it deleted it, I deleted them. It was a tremendous amount of exertion to reach out in a dream like that. I believe that is why I was sweating so hard. I was just roasting at that point. I actually had to put clothes on to lay back in my bed because the covers and everything were all soaked. So, anyways, one of the last posts that I made last night, was about the fact that basically nobody sees my posts, and if they are seeing my posts, they're not interacting with my posts. And just what pieces of shit do? Stand there and pretend like you didn't hear me speak. So I don't need any of that. I really don't. The other thing that I mentioned in one of the last things I said last night was that they manipulate people with that notification system, the color scheme of the site. It is all designed to make you addicted to the dopamine hit. But the fact of the matter is, a simple task set as a goal and accomplished releases more of a natural and potent, I should say, hit than any fucking number that happens to show up in white text on a red circle on a blue site over that slightly off-white background. That is all intentional design. So the simple task of going through about 5 or 6 quick menu steps and just deleting it was successfully accomplished first thing this morning. I believe Dr. Peterson will be proud of me. Yeah, and I almost couldn't do that because at least on the mobile version of the Chrome website of Facebook, would not let me access that menu. I had to go into the desktop site option to even get the menu to open. It had been months and months since I've been able to get that menu to open, the one that requires you go down to settings, etc., etc. So I mean, obviously, there's a lot of bullshit going on there. I flat out had refused to get the app. They get way too much invasive access to your devices that way. So there it is. Like a rolling stone. So, anyways, yeah, it's Sunday. It's kind of damp outside. I'm gonna find things to do inside and around the house today, and probably won't document all of it, but I do have one project for sure. The couple of the cats like to climb up to a porch rafter using the screen door on the front sliding door. Unfortunately, the screen on the door has been pretty well shredded, and I remembered last night that I believe there is some very short bunch like all weather carpet or something. There's carpet in my attic. And what I'm actually going to go do is at some point today, I'm going to bring that out of the attic. I'm going to cut a segment that is of the sufficient length that they can hop up onto it and climb up the carpet and be able to get up onto that rafter without tearing into the door. Samira got up there and I watched her do it. It was very precarious because the specific place where they'd been using the screen to get on and off of the wooden rafter is just gone. It's like somebody took a corner and peeled it back. So I'm going to get some carpet. It's going to kind of mess with the view and the light coming in that front slider, but I want my cat babies to be able to do the things that they want to do. It's part of their running around and playing and such. So, and with that amount of carpet that I have, I may be able to find some other use for it as far as cat climbing and such, because there's some places where they jump up and down off of stuff that I really wish they wouldn't, and I think if I'm able to give them a climbing spot or something that way, that would probably work better. So anyways, going to cut it short here. Already pushing 7 minutes on this one. And, once I have some progress on that, I guess I'll probably report that as well.